Hadassah or what? Oh.
What's that?
Or was this the,
The worst thing we did was that we put them in the jail cell called the Palestinian Authority. Come this way, guys.
I think that was worse than any massacre or individual terrorism.
Listen, we did some bad stuff. Definitely bad stuff, you know. One could say the Goldstein massacre. Definitely been that was specifically a very bad thing.
I'm sure you know more than it does.
They did a good job. There's really not much to know other than to understand that we're here on the Second Temple Road, as witnessed by these two Roman mile markers. There's another one coming up right over there. And so along this road, which leads, as I started in the beginning telling you, that all things are facing Jerusalem here, there's a pilgrimage road that leads up towards Jerusalem. Along this pilgrimage road is this. This is a Second Temple mikvah, which is a ritual bath. You go into this bath, you get rid of impurity, spiritual impurity, and you're on your way to the Second Temple. So this is a beautifully preserved Second Temple artifact. Okay, now, if you go to America, you're probably not going to see something that's American from 2,000 years ago, right? And so it's very important to understand that, when we're here, you may feel very atheistic, but for me, when I'm here, I'm like, wow, this is my, and you could, by the way, just read this historically, not necessarily religiously. This is a Jewish-built, quarried out, ritual bath that you dunk into, and by the way, the 1,500-year-old Mishnah, one of our legal doctrines, explains that this separation here in the middle makes sense because you go down impure, you come out pure. That's important. So when I'm walking this land and I can feel my peoplehood and the roots here in this land, it's very important to me.
We're allowed to walk down inside, or?
Go ahead, you can, let's go check it out. Maybe you'll come out pure a little bit.
Maybe. As long as I'm not going in and out the wrong way.
Yes, ma'am.
Where can you see Yishai?
You go right up to, go from the big Daniel to the water tower, and you can see Yishai.
Hopefully this means when you come out, your Twitter will be sanitized from now on.
God bless you. Okay.
There's a fucking beehive in here or some shit.
It's not a beehive. It's
No?
flies. Come on,
There's-
come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on, don't be afraid of the little flies.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's just flies. Don't worry about them. When this thing is properly sealed, then the water goes all the way up, and it's been chiseled out. Chiseled out 2,000 years ago.
When people come down here to bathe to cleanse themselves, is it like an actual, are they taking a real bath, or is it more like a baptism,
A baptism.
Like that? Okay, yeah.
See, it's coming back.
I know my Catholicism. Okay, all right.
I totally forgot that word, baptism.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I forgot about that word. That's exactly what this is. It's a type of baptism. That's exactly right. Yes, but they do have to be without dirt on them, or else it's like a.
So they probably clean before they come here, then.
Yes, you don't clean in here. It's not a pool. It's not a washroom. You clean outside. You go in here for ritual purity.
Spiritual purity and then physically purified before you come here.
That's right. Very good. Okay, you guys are Isn't that cool that there's water right now in the middle of the sun? It's awesome.
Pretty cool.
It's just a beautiful, watch your head.
Watch your head, Naz.
Watch your head, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful.
As in,
Oh, there.
yeah. How do you like it?
It's pretty cool. Can understand it.
Yeah, exactly.
all right, what part of you is going to be purified? You have to go the right way, though, right?
Yeah, that's right. Come out the right way. That's right. All right.
What part of you is going to come out clean?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, at the.
You entered
Maybe, yeah.
Nasif. You came out Lonerbox.
What?
Nice.
Oh.
Baptism. That's right. I forgot about that word.
What? Can I ask what sect are you part of? Are you sectless, or does that matter out here that much, or?
I belong to the religious Zionist
Okay.
group. Therefore, that means that's a great way. My friend told me once, how do you know which sect you belong to? Where do you send your kids to school, and who do you vote for?
Gotcha.
So I send my kids to religious Zionist schools, and I vote for the religious Zionist right-wing parties.
You think that the defense of the country is important, I imagine.
Sure.
How do you feel about the ultra-Orthodox abstaining from military service?
I think that there could be a better understanding between. I have a plan for all sectors of society, using actually a more European model, where everybody is going to come out with a card saying that they did 2 years of national service. So you could either go to the army, or you could do national service in any NGO, and that would mean that the Arabs that are in Israel, the ultra-Orthodox, the secular who don't want to do the army, whoever it is, all of them will come out with a 2-year equalized service. Everybody will have to show that they did some kind of national service. No more deals.
Sure.
No more separatist deals. One homogenous way that society has to, give back to the country. So that's my take on that. Yossi, אני כבר חוזר לך עוד דקה. So that's it. I wanted to just give you a sense of the spot.
Okay.
For us, it's very meaningful. And if you want to take it to a more political side, archaeology is the thing that substantiates our biblical claim, our historical claim, right?
Wait,
And-
do you think, just curious, I don't have to argue about
Go
it.
ahead.
Do you think that Jews
We
came
don't
out of
argue,
Egypt?
we're discussing.
Yeah.
What?
Do you think that Jews came out of Egypt historically?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Even though there's not a lot of proof archaeologically, except for the famous Amarna letters, in which Israel governors in Palestine, Israel, are writing to Egypt, saying there's this group of people called the Habiru, which are about to come into the land of Israel. We did find that was in the Canaanite period, and so there is some proof.
Sure.
But remember, that's a long time ago. It's 3,500 years ago. It's a long time ago.
Was this the Romans as well? Or did they do
No,
that?
this is modern shaded thing, but it's in a Roman style.
Okay.
But that's pretty cool. To us, it says to me like I'm from here.
Yeah.
I'm from here.
When I
And
was
Go ahead.
talking to the Haredi lady
yeah,
about the military thing, I think the way she said it works is that the IDF serves us with weapons and everything, but we contribute in the same. We protect through prayer and study. Is that generally what they believe? Or-
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I don't deny that studying Torah, which is huge amount of info, that there will be a class of people, an intellectual class, just like a university, just like people getting PhD. There's people who specialize in Torah knowledge. Yes, there is a great import in that. It's very important to us to keep a group of people always studying that. I don't need everybody to serve in the army, but I need everybody to serve in national service. It could be that studying Torah is a national service.
Do you need to pass a checkpoint to get to this area right now where we're at?
From where?
From any other place in
Jerusalem,
historic
you
Judea
pass
and
the
Samaria? Yeah. No, if you live in the West Bank, excuse my English.
It's okay.
Yeah, can you just get here? Could somebody like from Ramallah get here without going through any checkpoints?
No.
basically? No. Okay.
No, you'll go through checkpoints. By the way, checkpoints. Like, I love how the word checkpoint has become a negative word. Checkpoints means security, right? In the airport, we have checkpoints. It's good. That way, we don't have bad guys bombing you, and you could live freely. I know many Palestinians always tell me, like, and Arabs in the Muslim world tell me, like, I wish we had checkpoints in Iraq or whatever it is, so that people could be safe. Checkpoints are there to check to make sure that you're not a terrorist. So, like, this word checkpoint has come to me like, oh my God, yeah, I'm going to go through a checkpoint. Yeah, go through a checkpoint. That's good. You know what I mean? It's a way to make sure that the place is secured. It's just like a normative thing. If there wasn't a danger of terrorism, then we wouldn't need checkpoints. But there is, and that's a fact. And so to help us live in safety, we have an army deployed and a whole system of security. That's why you're here in such a chill fashion, because Israel's securing this place. By the way, I am also carrying a pistol. I'm part of the defense of this area.
Yeah, I think the guy at the last home had one too.
Of course we did.
It's funny because I heard that guns were difficult to get here, but I feel like we've met like 10 people with pistols at some point.
Who
But
says
I heard
that guns
after
are
October
difficult to get
7th,
here?
everything on the internet.
No,
and some
no,
Jews
no.
said that, but I think after October 7th, a lot more people started applying for them.
Israelis that live in Judea and Samaria have a right to get. Now we're not allowed to have guns, like in America. We get like a permit for one pistol, and a lot of us also have an M16 as part of our military or communal defense area.
Do you have to buy those, or are those issued to you by the government? You get to
The
keep
M16s are issued. The pistols you buy.
them? Okay. What kind of pistols do people usually carry?
9mm.
Like Glock 17s, 19s, or it's
I carry an Israeli version of a Glock 19.
What's different about the Israeli version?
It's made in Israel.
Oh, okay.
And
It's kosher.
Once no, yeah, I don't think it's kosher. It's just that once the patent on the Glocks ran out, so a lot of companies started making them. So we have an Israeli version.
Okay.
We'd like to think it's slightly better, but not necessarily. It's just what is a gun? It's really a very ugly thing. It shoots metal.
I like guns.
Huh?
I like guns.
I'm saying
Yeah.
it shoots pellets of metal into people.
Sure.
That's pretty gross. On the other hand, it's the great equalizer. you
Can
know?
anyone go to a firing range here, shooting range?
Mostly, not.
You guys really should have been debating at the shooting range, honestly.
Yeah.
I would have loved to debate at the shooting range. I love shooting ranges. I like my pistol also, but again, like what it is a pretty gross thing, objectively. On the other hand, not objectively, like in a deeper understanding, it's a pretty, like where have we come to in society that we need these metal shooting things to but
I guess as
the
an
way it is.
American, it's well, you're an American, I guess. It's, Well, but you're from New York, right? Did you say?
No, I'm pro-gun. Don't misunderstand.
Okay.
I'm very pro-gun.
Gotcha,
I'm just
gotcha.
trying to explain that there's an element to it, which is, if you think about it, is like
You carry guns out here for the reasons think they carry guns, basically.
we carry guns to defend ourselves and to defend society around us.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm part of a defense matrix. I'm part of a defense matrix so that you and I could be here right now and somebody's not going to pop out and decide that he's going to, you know, get a victory for the jihad or something, you know. And so that's important. Okay. Onward.
Thank you.
How's our hunger level?
Good. I'm fine. You got anybody want to stop and eat?